Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of May, 2025, our system has categorized Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of negative 3.11. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a decline of negative 2.91%. This results in an average loss of negative 0.36% each day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a very wide and declining trend in the short term. This typically presents a promising selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $204.91 would firstly indicate a slower rate of decline, but may also be the initial sign of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decline of approximately 11.29% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a decline of 30.53% to 9.49%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 1.74%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 15.97% to an increase of 25.77% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $168.77 and $252.62. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline: Apple stock price ended at $200.85 on Friday, after gaining 0.45%. The Apple stock price gained 0.45% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, rising from $199.95 to $200.85. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.62%, with a low of $196.78 and a high of $201.94. The price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days, resulting in a decrease of 5.01% over this period. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 19 million more shares were traded than the previous day, with a total of 70 million shares bought and sold for approximately $14 billion and $20 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 22.78%, or $59.25, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Recent developments regarding Apple Inc. highlight both challenges and opportunities for investors. Notably, smartphone manufacturing in the United States remains elusive, as highlighted by industry expert Nabila Popal from IDC, which may affect Apple's competitive edge in the domestic market. Despite this, analysts are optimistic, suggesting that Apple, having experienced a 20% drop from its all-time high, may be due for a rebound, as historical trends indicate that buying during market dips often yields favorable long-term returns. Additionally, the legal landscape concerning tariffs poses a significant influence on Apple's stock. Recent court rulings blocking tariffs that have created uncertainty in the market could result in a rally for Apple's stock. Short-term fluctuations driven by tariff news, coupled with long-term performance, can create volatility. On the product side, the iPhone 16 has captured the title of best-selling smartphone globally in the first quarter of 2025, showcasing continued strong demand. However, revenue concerns remain when targets are missed. The company is also embracing changes, planning to rebrand its operating systems, likely aimed at streamlining user experience and enhancing brand loyalty. Moreover, Apple's United States App Store ecosystem has made impressive strides, generating $406 billion in 2024 alone, indicating a robust service revenue stream that can bolster investor confidence. Current scrutiny into developer commissions could impact future earnings, yet the sustained growth suggests resilience. In summary, while Apple faces immediate uncertainties and competitive pressures, the long-term outlook remains optimistic, positioning it as a compelling investment, especially given its historical resilience and strong brand ecosystem. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned AAPL a buy rating alongside a hold action. On Monday, the 12th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley gave AAPL an overweight rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler gave AAPL a neutral rating alongside a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned AAPL a perform rating with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. Today, there are mixed signals regarding the stock. The Apple stock presents a buy signal based on the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates a prevailing sell signal, suggesting a more negative outlook for the stock. If the stock experiences further gains, it will encounter resistance at a price of $203.32, represented by the long-term moving average. Conversely, if the stock declines, it is expected to find support at $200.02 from the short-term average. A breakout above the long-term average would generate another buy signal, while a decline below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal and strengthen the overall negative sentiment. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, and the stock has since dropped by 5.85%. Additional declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is presently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Notably, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is considered a positive technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal from 21 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 38 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 4 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we can see short moving average, sell signal from 8 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal from 60 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 55 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $198.85. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is likely when the support is tested. The stock demonstrates average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the associated risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.16, which is a change of 2.62%. In the past week, the stock's daily average volatility has been 2.11%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.41. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $202.52. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $198.85. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo executed an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick executed an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick executed an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Kevin Parrick executed an additional insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. Also, on the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 19.482. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple shows several negative indicators, and we believe it will continue to perform weakly over the next few days or weeks. Therefore, we maintain a negative assessment of this stock. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 2nd of June, we expect Apple to open lower by 99 cents and begin trading at $199.86. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it's essential to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.